Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see the program for substring manipulation. Actually here we are going to find out where is the position of the given substring. So you know what is a string? String is a collection of characters and substring is also a small string which consists of some characters. So we are having some string and given a string we are going to find out the position of the substring in this program. Okay, so in order to know this, let us first see how the output looks like, then we'll come to the program. Okay, see the output here. Now here the given string is computer science subject. This is one string. What is the substring I have given is it's all of the sub. This is the substring, that is a part of the string I am going to find out inside this string. So okay, so now what is the program output will be? You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 space 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and this is the 18th position. So in the 18th position the string sub starts. So that is what the program is going to tell where is the substring found. So this is the output of the program. Now let us see how the program works. Okay. So now this is the program. See here the program starts with now the first. As usual, it includes stdio.h and then int main is the main program starts with the open brace and then we are receiving two strings, string 1 and string 2. So string 1 is the first string which is the main string and string 2 is the second string which is the substring. Okay. So now we are going to use some counters in order to go through the string characters one by one. So using this integers L, I and J. So, we declare this integer L, I and J and now this is the message to get the first string, printf enter the first string. So, whatever this message will be on the screen and then getters is the input function to get a string, a single string. So, string 1 is got. So, again the same function is used to get the string 2. So, printf enter second string, get string 2. So, that is all. So, this part of the program just receives the input first and the second string. Now let us see how this calculation is going to be done. Okay. So now here let me show the video how the calculation is done. So here this is the string 1 example, how are you, and this is the second string, the string is R. So I am going to find out what is the position of this R in this given location. That is my question. Okay. So now we are going to check the string 2 position in string 1. So now how the answer can come, that means here the string 2 is checked for every string in this main string. First A is checked. Is A is equal to this? No, it is not equal. Is A is equal to O? Is not equal. It is not equal to W. It is not equal to space. So likewise it goes on and at one stage you can find out this string, second string of 0 is equal to the first string of 4. That means the fourth position of the given string, first string matches with the 0th position of the second string. So this match will happen by checking first character with all the other characters. When the first character matches, naturally the string starts with the second character also. Okay. So now and then it just check with the third characters RE. So these all the three characters lies in the starting in the fourth position. So now we can see that the fourth position of the first string matches with the 0th position of the second string. This is what the program is going to find out the location of the string. So that is what I explained in this. This is the indexing part and this /0 is the end of the string called the null string. When you write any string and press enter, system automatically attaches the null string at the end of the string. So this indicates the end of the string. So the string 2 is checked against the string 1 as long as the end of the string is reached in the string 2. That means as long as the first string, the small string is over or the substring is over. Now we can see that when the match is being checked again and again, the program finds that S1 of 4 is equal to S2 of 0 and then S1 of 5 is equal to S2 of R, that is S2 of 1 and finally S1 of 6, this is the sixth position and that is equal to string second of 2. So that's all. /0 is reached means end of the string is reached, that's all. So the substring is found in the location 4 of the first string. So that is what the program is going to find out, where the substring matches the main string. So the result will be fourth position, and that will be the answer. Now let us see how the program works here. So now this is the program. Now the program is going to give the this is the part of the program which is going to do the real operation. So how this manipulation is done? So find the length of the second string and find the match with the first string. So this is what the logic. For L is equal to 0, string 2 of L not equal to end of string. This is the null character L plus plus. So this is to check with the second substring. So that is the second string has to check till the end of the string is reached. That means the substring is completed. This /0 say any string is completed. Okay. So the small string is checked inside the big string. So this is the biggest string, that is the first string, string 1. So how it is checking? For I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. So the position of both are 0, and then it is checking string 1 of I not equal to /0. That means string 1 is not completed. Same way, and string 2 of j not equal to 0. That means string 2 is also not completed. That means if both the string are in the starting position or in the middle position but not completed, because you have to going to check the subprogram, that is the substring, and also that is till the end of the first string. That means both the string should reach the end of the string. So that is what this line of statement says. String of 1 not equal to null string and string of 2 not equal to null string. That means both are not ended. That means both are not in the end position. The for loop has to repeat it. Why it will repeat? It will repeat to check whether it is matching the characters. So as we've seen in the example, when I say how are you is the main string, this is string 1, and R is the second string. So initially there is no match between how and R. After that, after how is over, then it matches with the R, A-R-E, and in the first string and A-R in the second string. That is what the checking over here. So if string 1 of I equal to string 2 of j means if the match is found between the first string and the second string, then you have to use the counter to say that j is equal to j plus 1. J is equal to j plus 1 means this loop, it goes on and on. That means we are checking the second string one by one. So we have matched with the first position, like how we did the example. In the word how are you and the checking word are, the A matches in the fourth position. Afterwards it is going to check whether the match is occurring fully. That means A or E, the whole word is matched. So that is checked by this counter. Okay, so j is equal to j plus 1. So this j repeats and repeats how long this end of the string is reached. That means if the subword, the word you are going to find is over, then the for loop will be exited. Okay, so else what will do? J is equal to 0. That means the loop is not repeated. Okay, so this will make for a check. This is for equality, this is for not equality. If suppose that it is possible that no word is matched, that time also the system has to say there is no match in the word. So this if loop checks for the match of the substring, else j is equal to 0. That means no match is found. Okay, and now we are going to find out if j is equal to L. That means if the whole length of the string is reached, then we can say that the substring found at the position I minus j plus 1. So this is the length of the first string, this is the length of the second string plus 1. That is the difference between the length of the first and the second string plus 1. That means it will give the position of the string. Else print substring not found. return 0. So that's all the logic over here, and just system is going to check whether, so as shown in the previous in the example, the string 1 is checked for continuously like this and like this and this and this till the end is reached, but before the end is reached, this S is found and this S is found. Here also S is found, but there is not a match with the next character, so this is not the word found, so it will go to the next thing. When this S is matched, it will check for the next character. Yes, U is also matching. Yes, U is also matching. Then next word is checked. B is also matching. So B is also matching. Now it confirms that the position found out is 18 in the given string. So that's all the logic of the program. Hope you understood the logic behind this program, and thanks for watching.